fashion merchandising and interior design. So it was just something that's always been something I would love to do.
And I'm Chandi Springer, and I own the Clothes Mentor, and I have another resale business that I've had for 13 years, and this has just been an amazing experience.
They love it. They get so excited. We've heard this is my favorite new store. We've heard, I'm not going to tell my friends because I don't want them to come get the good stuff, but they do tell their friends.
Yeah. Value is huge, but also just the variety of brands that they can't even find in our own town. So, I mean, it's just an amazing collection of eclectic brands as well as all the brands they can see in the mall, and it's just, we hear all the time that they can come shop our section or their size, and you know, they would have to cover them all in a day, you know, take them a whole day where they can come and just shop and get so many unique pieces, and I think people just love it. I love it. Clothes Mentor. Never had a designer purse before I shopped Clothes Mentor, and now I have several. Maybe a few too many, but I mean, it's just a whole world that, you know, a lot of people don't get an opportunity to get exposed to, but because we have such amazing value prices, they can really, you know, change their whole closet over and be wearing a lot of really wonderful fashions and a lot of great brands and not pay retail prices. It's really incredible. So many comments about how people come, and they'll come often because our inventory does change every day. So they definitely can come in. They come in 1-2 times a week, and so we have a customer that probably shops us way more often than they shop one company in a mall.
Sometimes it's a change of size, you know, you either get smaller or you get bigger and you bring in those clothes, or you change jobs. So you may have a need for more professional clothes, or you may not have that need any longer and you bring those clothes in. And it's just nice to be able to change up your wardrobe on a more frequent basis, where you can wear something 3 or 4 times, take it in, sell it, and then buy something else.
Or they think that they look really great in hot pink, but they see a picture of themselves and they have 20 pieces of hot pink in their wardrobe, and after they see that picture they say, oh, wait a second, hot pink's really not my color. Let me go change that in for cash or trade it in for something else and change colors. I mean, just our taste as women just change all the time. I mean, in comparison to consignment, they're going to go drop their things off and they're going to have to wait. They potentially have to wait for markdowns, and then the product might not even sell. They may not even see the product or cash. So it's just such a random process. Whereas they can bring it in, they don't have to have specific limitations on how many items. We just make it easy for them to get cash for their things, and they love it, absolutely love it, that they can, and while they're shopping, they're making money. So we can turn it into a trade, or they're going to walk out with a little cash, and they're just absolutely thrilled with our process.
When we buy, we're looking for things that have been in the store within the last 2 years. And so that means that it was bought by somebody because it was in style, it was high fashion, high demand. And so when it comes to us, you have that, you know that. When it goes to an outlet store or one of the discount stores, it's something that didn't sell. It's first chance. And so you're not necessarily getting something that's the popular fashion or in style or the color of the season. And that makes a difference. You know, it's nice to get those things that are still very much in style.
Yeah, we definitely see a lot of the items that you didn't see on the clearance racks and that you don't see now out in those discount stores or the outlet stores, and that's what's so great about, you know, we have women that have chosen this stuff and more than likely in many cases pay full price because it is the first pick, it's the first thing that they really like. I mean, it's the stuff that sells, it ends up in their closets, and so we're getting to see all of that wonderful stuff come to us. Just about everything. I love everything about it. I love the franchise. The brand is very strong, and they're consistent. The support is amazing that we get everything from the computer systems to getting going, advertising. It's just the whole package. They just do an amazing job. And you know, I'd love to have more if ever given the opportunity. If my situation ever was such that I could have more, I would in a heartbeat. It's a very manageable company to have, and you get wonderful people, have a wonderful manager. I've met so many wonderful women, and it's been really incredible personally, just meeting all the people in the community, and just you know, how much Clothes Mentor can reach out to your community and all the wonderful things we can do. And corporate's just behind us 100% of the way, and I think it's a very legitimate business. And like I said, I would definitely do more if I could. Well, from the basics of pricing your product, your inventory every day, it's consistent with pricing. It's very easy to use. It's a great tool for doing even research. You know, when you get into designer handbags, things that you would think would be difficult to put pricing on, it makes it very easy to use. And you know, same thing again with corporate. They're just really on top of the brands and the pricing, and really keep up the system and keep it consistent and very timely as far as what we need as franchisees. So I think it's incredible with, you know, not only the pricing, but also being able to manage your categories, knowing what you've got out in your store and your inventory, as well as if you get in a position you have a lot of inventory and you need a backstock. I mean, you know what's on your floor and what's off your floor. And it's very hard to find a company out there that has that kind of computer system and those kinds of abilities. And the people behind the system are just incredibly smart.
It also is set up very well organized, where you can look very quickly at your employees' records of purchasing and sales and how they're doing, and what areas they need work in and what areas they're doing great in. So that's really a helpful part of the system. Yeah,
and that definitely helps us to manage our staff better, to continue to, you know, point them towards success. And we want to cultivate that atmosphere, and you know, Clothes Mentor has given us the tools to be able to do that, and we find that very valuable.
The information that they provide is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that comes across to the customer even. They come in and they're like, how do you decide what to price something at? Well, you know, our corporate offices have researched things and done all the digging that we wouldn't have to do for us, so it doesn't take us very long to do it. We'll have it for you in 15-20 minutes.
A really good return on our investment. And you know, there's always the added bonuses that this, for me, I think Paula too, which is, you know, but it makes me happy. It's just a fun, incredibly energizing business. And it's kind of one of those businesses that it's just super fun to go to work.
Very rewarding, very rewarding.